Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and share this video with your friends. My name is Abdu and I own this channel in YouTube, أخبار ميكس official, and this is my Instagram, أخبار world mix or أخبار mix. You can see all my works in Blender here presented in this Instagram account. So anyways guys, in today's episode I'm gonna introduce you my entire course for anime style in Blender. In this course you will learn everything about anime style. How did I do create like this environments in Blender with anime styles and colors and stuff like this. So without any further ado, let's get into this episode. First thing guys, I will put a link for this assets that I will use, maybe some of them, not all of them, but I will link them in the bio or in the description so you can use them also. And I will put some pre-made models. If you are lazy and don't know how to do it correctly, I will put some assets from this course in my Gumroad store. This is a great way to help me and help my channel to grow. So thank you guys, and let's go open Blender. Okay, use any Blender that you want, but I'm gonna use 3.0.1 with SSGI patch for Eevee. Okay, when you open the blend file, just go to general and you have seen like this, but in case just press Ctrl S and save your file. I'm gonna save it in Blender models and call it anime style course and save it like this and save it again so to make sure everything is working. Anyways, let's delete everything and let's start from scratch. So let's customize this viewport a bit. I will add a window here and window here. The top window for the render, of course. I need to add a camera, so Shift A and add camera. So from here just press Ctrl Alt 0 so we have the camera view, and here in the top here press 0 in the numpad so you have the view from the camera. So to hide these things just press C and move here by the mouse wheel and select those and you have the render so clear. And let's select the camera and go to the camera properties and go to the viewport and increase this thing and you have this black thing so you are more focused in the final render. And here I will go to the UV editor and I will put my reference image. In this course guys, I will focus on creating something like this. Okay, I will open it for you guys to see. I will recreate this thing. This guy, MC Leon, who made this anime short while ago, maybe 4 years or 5 years. So I will mention him because he do a great job at paint over the 3D renders. So anyways, this is my reference. I will put it also in the link, so in the description, and you can follow along with me. Okay, now we are done with the setup. Maybe let's turn on some add-ons. Let's go to the edit, preferences, and wait because my PC is lagging. Go to add-ons tab and search for Node Wrangler and checkbox like this. It's enabled now, and search for extras, extra objects for the curve and the mesh, and save the preferences. Nice. Now we are good to go. Maybe let's match the perspective or the resolution. Just open this this menu or press N to open it. Go to the image or image, so you can see a 1280 by 720. Okay, let's select our camera, go to the scene properties and 1280 by 720. it's HD resolution. Nice. And go to the render properties and make sure to enable EV and ambient occlusion and bloom and screen space reflection. I have here the screen space ray tracing. It's the same because this is just SSGI patch. It's old now, but EV is more powerful in the Blender 3.5 or 3.4. And enable the refractions also. Okay, we are good to go. Let's go. Now let's match this this perspective. You can see here this line or the road. I will add a plane, scale it a bit, scale it in the x-axis, scale it in the y maybe a bit, like this. If you can see in the render view, I will move it GY, or maybe let's move our camera GY. Let's move our camera until we get a good view. RZ, sorry. GX, GZ, RX, GZ, maybe something like this, RY, GZ. Okay, we kinda match the perspective, I think. Okay, if you can see, this is from the top view. We can match this guy. Okay, nice. We are good to go. Let's add this thing. Okay, I will call it this thing because my English is so bad. I don't know what is that in English, but yeah, like, I don't know. Let's add it. Okay, Shift A and add the cube. Let's move the cube and the y-axis. Scale it a bit in the z-axis and move it up like this. Scale it again. Nice. Now scale it in the y-axis. Scale it no, in the x-axis, sorry guys. Okay, like this. Okay, nice. So how we can make this thing, okay, like a bevel. We have something called bevel also in Blender. So press tab to go to edit mode and select this thing, or press 2 to select the edge. Select, okay, select the edge, select. Nice. Anyways, press Ctrl B, so you have something like this. Okay, if you can see, but we need to really match the perspective because it's not that great. Okay, select this edge, press G and Y and move it. Maybe press 3 to select this face and GZ and hold shift so you have more precise moving. Maybe I will play with the camera a bit. GZ, RY, RX, RY again, GZ, RX a bit, GY, or Ctrl Z, sorry, GX, GX again. Maybe this is too short. Maybe select this cube. It's not cube anymore, but yeah, select it. Tab to edit mode and extrude this guy. Yeah, like this. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, move this guy in the y-axis, the x-axis. maybe rotate this guy in the Z axis. Okay, G, Z, G, X. Okay, nice. Maybe select these two guys. Tap to edit mode, Shift Z to go to X-ray or the wireframe view, and press 1 to go to vertex select. Select those vertices and GX and move these guys. Like this. Shift Z again to return back to the solid view. Now we are good to go. Yeah, this bevel like kinda not that good. Okay, now it's great. Oh no, need more work. Select this cube, edge select number 2, select this edge, GZ, and move it down and hold shift. Select this edge, GY, hold shift, and you are done. Nice. Okay, press Ctrl S to save the progress. Maybe select everything and scale them, so we have something realistic maybe. Okay, select all, press 1 in the numpad, G, Z, and move them down like this in this red line, the x-axis line. Ctrl S again to save. So now guys, we need to create this garbage pan. How we can create it, guys? Easy and fast. Okay, first thing, let's move our cursor here, shift and right click to move the cursor here, and shift A and add a cube, scale it down and move it in the x-axis, scale it down again, scale it in the z-axis. Okay, scale it again, and perfect. Maybe go to edit mode and shift Z to go to the wireframe viewport. Maybe press 1 to go to the vertex select and select these vertices, and GZ and move them up. Okay, right here, perfect. Shift Z again to go to solid viewport. Okay, now we need this guy. How we can make it? Easy. Shift A and add a cube and select this guy, select the top vertices, Shift S and cursor to select it, select this bad boy, Shift S selection to the cursor, scale it down, scale it in the y-axis, scale it again, y-axis, scale it in the x-axis. Okay, select these bottom vertices and G and move them up, and scale them down in the x-axis a bit, so we are good to go. And G, Y, move this guy here. Okay, go to edit mode, press 3 or select this face select and select this face, and press E and right click and scale up, and E again, and E and scale and right click and scale down, scale the x-axis and scale down, scale the x-axis again, and E, Z, like this. You can see the blue line. Okay, now scale it in the x-axis just a bit, just for a bit. Okay, and select this face and I to inset and scale it down, and press X and delete faces. Maybe this guy is too tall. GZ again. See, it's too tall for some reason, and scale it in the x-axis because if you can see the reference image, kinda not the same. Select this face and GX, select this face and GX. Okay, we are good now. We are good, yeah. You can see, select this guys both, and R, Z, rotate them to match the view. Maybe scale them down, and GZ and GX to leave some room. You can see in this corner, have the same. Maybe move it back in the Y. Maybe here. Okay, perfect. Control S to save the progress, guys. We need to give it some thickness, guys, because if you can see, he is not perfect. Select this boy, go to the modifiers tab, and add mirror, solidify modifier, mirror. Okay, nice. Select only rim and increase this value, maybe 0.12. It's okay. Nice. Okay, perfect. Now Shift C to move back the cursor to the word origin. Now what we need to create? We need to create this boy. Oh no, we need to create this, guys. Okay, hide everything or the collection, and hide these two guys. Move them also to the collection. Select them and move them to the collection. Okay, now Shift A and add a cube. No, not cube. We need to create this, guys. Shift A and add a curve path. Press 7 to go to the top view. Select this boy and tab to go to edit mode. Select this guy and EX, E, Y, E, Y again. Perfect. Oh no, sorry guys. Select this guy, E, Y, okay, and E, Y again. Perfect. Select these vertices and delete them, we don't need them. Select these guys, E, G, X, and move it like so. And select this boy, go back to the top view, select this boy and E, X, and EX again, and move it here into the center. Nice, perfect. And now let's give it a mirror modifier. Okay, we have the same. Maybe move these guys and the x-axis, and extrude again this guy and the x, move it here. Perfect. Yeah, wallah, it's perfect, guys. Now go to the geometry tab and geometry and give it some depth, increase it. Okay, now it's perfect. If you can see, if we increase it, oh, we can increase it. Nice, wallah, nice. Okay, Control S to save the progress. We are good to go. Nice. Let's unhide the collection and shift and right click and move these guys maybe here, and select this guy, Shift S and cursor or selection to the cursor. Nice. And press RX 90 degrees, if you can see, and GZ, move it up. Okay, need to match everything. Oh, maybe we need to scale these guys, maybe, yeah. G and X. Okay, now they are good. GX again, move it like here. Okay, now Alt D and duplicate it in the y-axis. If you can see, maybe move it again, GY, give it some room, select them both and Alt D and X and move them here, so we have the same. Maybe they are so far. GX. Now they are good. We have some room, we are good now, guys. We did a A great job, guys. Wallah, we did a great job. Control S to save the progress. So now we need to focus on creating these guys. Okay, let's create these guys first. Maybe shift right click, shift A and add cube, scale down, scale it in the Y axis and X axis also, and GZ, move it up. If you can see, everything is perfect. GX and move it like here, and S, Z, S, SX, okay, and R, Z, just a bit. Give it some rotation, just a bit. Now go to top view and Alt D and Y and move it here. Maybe this guy, move it here, and this guy, move it here. Select them both and Alt D X and move them here. We have, okay, maybe move them far away. Okay, like this. Maybe move these guys back and move these guys in the Control Z, move them here. Perfect. And move these guys the x-axis. Oh, we have, okay, let's duplicate this guy. Alt D X here. It's not the same, but we did my best. I did my best, you did your best, and we are good. Yeah, we are good now. Okay, we need to create this kind of pattern, you know. It's hard, but we can do it, guys. We can. Yeah, we can do it. We can. We can do it. Control S to save the project file. Hide everything. Okay, select these guys and move them to another collection. Select all these guys and press M and move them to new collection. Call it stuff. Okay, nice. And let's hide it. Let's hide all of these guys. Shift C, and now let's add a cube. Go to top view 7 and Shift A and add cube. Scale this cube down. Scale it in the Y axis. Let's focus here. Maybe increase the length of this guy. Okay, Alt D and X, like into here, maybe, or GX. Okay, maybe like here, and duplicate this guy and R Z 90 degrees and move him in here and scale it in the X axis and GX. Move this guy here, and this guy here is perfect. No, GX and scale it. Okay, perfect. Now we need to create this edges, you know, like this. Okay, Shift D and RZ and 40 and G and move this guy here. Okay, it's not perfect. Scale it down. Alt D RZ 180 and move this guy here. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Maybe give this guy a mirror modifier. Maybe it will work. Forgot. Control A and apply all the transforms and mirror. Now it will work, I think. Okay, object, set the origin geometry, give it the mirror modifier again. Maybe the object. Okay, now it's perfect. Now select the object and the Y, but if we select these guys and GX, now it's perfect. Okay, it's not that perfect, but it's perfect. Select this guy, select this guy and GX. Okay, Shift Z again. Perfect. Scale this guy and the X. Okay, let's add a cube. Just select this guy, Shift S and cursor selected. Just remember this shortcut, guys. Maybe this guy we need to scale it way down and GY. Select this guys and GY. Select this guy, Shift S, cursor to selected and Shift A and add the cube. Scale our cube down and scale it in the Y axis and GY and move it like into there. Shift D, scale this guy and RZ 40 and move him there. and Alt D RZ 180, or no, maybe give it a mirror modifier again. Control A and apply all the transforms. Select this guy, object, set origin to the geometry, and now let's give it a mirror modifier and select the object is this guy and in the y-axis. Okay, we tried my best. I tried my best, you tried your best. Maybe we did it. Control S to save the progress. We have the rain outside, guys. Wow, amazing. Select all these guys and move them here. R X 90 degrees, RZ 90 degrees, and press 3 in the numpad and move them up. Wow, kind of perfect. Whoa, wow, it's like same, but it's not the same. GX. Wow. Maybe we did something wrong, guys. No, we didn't. We can do something. We can do something about this, guys. Maybe select these guys and scale them in the y-axis and scale them again in the x-axis. Delete this guy, give this guy a mirror modifier, or apply the transform, Control A and all transforms, and give it a mirror, and select the object as this guy and the y-axis. Now perfect. Perfect. Select all these guys and parent them to this guy. Control P, parent to object. So whenever I move this guy, all of them, they move correctly. Select all of them in the y-axis. Okay, move these guys back, move these guys back. Okay, to match all of these, and Alt D and X and move them into there. GX again, they are in the center. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, they are too big. Oh, we need to scale these guys in the z-axis. S, Z, and G, Z, and move these guys down. They are perfect now. Okay, maybe like this. Delete these guys, we don't need them anymore. Select these guys, and Alt D and X, and move them here. Perfect. Don't worry about they are hidden. We need to create the roof, guys. We need to create the roof. Easy. Select this boy and Shift S, cursor to selected. Shift A, and add the plane. RX 40, RX 40, maybe RX, and rotate it like this. 3, and move it into there for some reason. RX. Perfecto. Oh, RX. Select these guys. Okay, edit mode and select these guys. Move them right into here. Just zoom in and move these guys into there. Perfect. Shift Z and GX, sorry, and SX and GX again, and Shift D and RZ 180 and GY, and move these guys. GY. Give this guy some thickness. Solidify modifier. Select this guy and shift select this guy, and Control L and link modifiers or copy modifiers. Okay, we are too lazy to create these guys. Go to tree and move this guy, and move this guy there. Oh, this boy is too tall. Go back, tab to edit mode, Shift Z, select this guy and move it like this. Maybe delete this guy. Shift D and RZ 180 and GY, and move this guy there, GY, Shift Z again. Perfect, perfect, but not that perfect. Okay, GY. Don't worry about this interact or intersect or what they call it, I don't know. Don't worry, we will fix it by adding this stuff, easy stuff. How we can make this stuff, and we will finish this episode until the second episode. Okay guys, I will finish this episode here. Okay, see you again in the next episode. It's coming so fast. Control S to save the project, and now we can move. Okay, close Blender and see you again. And if you want these models, okay, I will upload them in my Gumroad store so you can use them if you are lazy. Okay, we did a great job guys. Okay, nice. Shift S or Control S, and yeah, see you again in the next episode guys. Bye.